Hello students, in this particular session we are going to study about first order reaction. So we can define as the reaction whose rate depends upon the concentration of single reactant only. Or in other words, the reaction in which rate of a chemical reaction is directly proportional to the first power of the concentration of the reactant. Okay. So we can define it as the rate of a chemical reaction is directly proportional to first power of concentration of reactant. So in other words, the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of a single reactant. So I can give you the example of hydrolysis of ester. Okay, so I'll take methyl acetate. So that gives CH3COOH plus CH3OH. Here this is methyl acetate, water in presence of HCl or H2SO4. So this gives acetic acid and methanol. So here amount of acetic acid formed or produced is totally depends on the amount of methyl acetate is added. So here you can see there are two reactants, methyl acetate and water. Okay, but the rate of reaction depends on the concentration of methyl acetate only, because here water is used in the large excess. Our concentration of water remains constant. Okay, therefore the product formed is depends on the concentration of a methyl acetate. So therefore this reaction is first order reaction. So we defined as rate of a chemical reaction is directly proportional to first power of concentration of reactant. Okay, so here product formed is depends on the concentration of a methyl acetate. So this is one of the example for first order reaction. So let us now study the integrated equation. So let us consider a hypothetical equation. Reactant converting into product. Okay, so rate equal to, so we have defined as a rate is directly proportional to the first power of the concentration of reactant. So K into R to the power 1. Okay, so this is the differential rate equation. Okay, next rate we can write as R divided by dt, decrease in concentration of a reactant divided by change in time or time taken. Okay, so that is equal to K into R. So if we rearrange this, dr is equal to R, take R to the left side, dt to the right side. Okay, divided by R is equal to minus k into dt. Okay, integrating this equation on integration, so we will get divided by r equal to, so k is constant, therefore k minus dt. Okay, so we will get natural logarithm of r, okay, equal to minus k into t plus I. Okay, so integration of 1 by r into dr equal to natural logarithm of r. So natural logarithm we can write, this is also equal to log e x if you take x as common. Okay, log with base e. Okay, so here I is a integration constant. Integration constant. Okay, so now we have to find the value of I. How to find the value of I? So by taking initial concentration. When t equal to 0, R molar concentration of reactant equal to R naught. Okay, so by substituting this value in the equation 1, so we can find the value of I. So now equal to minus kt plus I. Okay, so here t equal to 0, so ln concentration of R naught equal to anything to the power 0 is 0 plus I, therefore I equal to ln R naught. Okay, so now we have to substitute this value in the equation 1. Okay, substitute I equal to ln R naught in equation 1. Okay, so now ln R equal to minus kt plus ln R naught. Fine, minus kt, sorry. So next we have to rearrange the equation. Take kt to the left side, kt equal to, so when this goes another side will be negative. Okay, so I'll write this first, ln R naught minus ln R. Okay, so kt ln R naught minus ln R, concentration of R, we can write ln R naught divided by R. Okay, logarithm log of a minus log of b equal to log of a divided by b. Okay, so now, so if you want the value of k, rate constant k, so t, take it to right side, 1 by t into ln R naught divided by R. Okay, so if you want t value, then 1 by k ln R naught divided by R. Okay, so this is the expression. This is the second equation. So now using this equation 2 at time t1, okay, so I'll write the equation ln R1, okay, minus kt1 plus ln R naught at time t1. So at time t2, so if the experiment is repeated, so ln R2 equal to minus kt2 plus ln R naught, which is initial concentration. Okay, so now we have to subtract equation subtract equation 4, this equation, from equation 3. Equation 3. Okay, so in the left side, ln R2 minus ln R1. Okay, in the right hand side, okay, sorry, we have to subtract equation 4 from this equation. That means ln R1 ln R2. Okay, so equal to minus KT1 minus KT2. Okay, next plus ln R0 minus ln R0. So this gets cancels. Okay, next what we have to do, ln R1, so log of A minus log of B, we can write log of A by B. Okay, so here natural logarithm means ln log base EX. Okay, so therefore R2 equal to minus KT1, so minus into minus plus KT2. Okay, this gets cancels. So now, so we can take K common. Okay, K, so I'll write T2 first and then T1 as it is positive. Okay, left hand side as it is ln R1 divided by R2. Okay, so now we want the equation in terms of K. So K equal to, I'll take this to another side. So K equals to 1 by T2 minus T1 into ln R1 divided by R2. Okay, so now we have to, if you want to write it in terms of a log to the base 10, okay, if you want to write to the in terms of log to the base 10, so we have to multiply this with 2.303. Okay, so if I write this equation in terms of a log, then K equal to 1 by T into into 2.303 log of R0 divided by R. Okay, so this also we can write T equal to 2.303 divided by K into log of R0 divided by R. Okay, and this equation again, if you take a anti-log on this equation, anti-log on both sides, anti-log on both sides, so this gives, if you take R to another side, and okay, before that we can write one more equation from the equation 2, that is ln R. So take this ln R2 to left side. Okay, ln R0 equal to minus KT. Okay, so if you want, so here you can write equation as K equal to, so you can write this as ln R divided by R not equal to minus KT. Okay, so now if you take anti-log on both sides, anti-log on both sides. On both sides. So we get R equal to R naught into ln when it goes to another side, so it becomes e to the power, so minus kt. Okay, so this is the another equation. These equations are all important for problems. Okay, again we can compare this equation 2 with the equation of a straight line, that is y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, and if we plot ln r against time, okay, so we get a straight line with a slope of minus k. Okay, and intercept is equal to r naught, ln r naught. Okay, plot ln r versus time. Okay, so now, so we are comparing equation with the equation 2. So comparing with the ln r equal to minus kt plus ln r naught. Okay, so by plotting the equation, time and ln r. Okay, so we get a straight line and this intercept is ln r naught, and the slope is k is equal to minus. Okay, so this is the slope, or slope equal to minus k. Okay, as time passes, concentration of a reactant decreases. Okay, so if we plot the graph of ln r divided by r naught with the time, so we get the slope of k divided by 2.303, so that we can draw here another graph which related to first order reaction. Time here ln r naught divided by r. Okay, so if we plot the graph of ln r naught divided by r with the time, so we get the straight line with the slope equal to k by 2.303. Okay, so this is all about first order reaction. So what is the unit of k, rate constant k? So we know the trick that k equal to mole per liter to the power 1 minus n into per second. Okay, so n is the order of reaction. So as it is first order reaction, so mole per liter 1 minus 1 into per second. So anything to the power 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, so therefore mole per liter, yeah, this is 0, and per second, the unit of rate constant is per second. Okay.